our channel off for no reason. And it said it's because we didn't do something. I took a screenshot of it. Don't know what it was, but it let me start a live up right away. Did I get an email? Your content, what's your last memory? Was removed for community guideline violations, which is weird because if so, they wouldn't let me go again. Don't know what the violation was. They just kicked me off. Don't know. So I was on only about 5 minutes, and YouTube kicked me off and said I did a violation. My guess, somebody reported something. But it must have not been true because guess what? They let me go again. Must have not been true. I don't know. I had up to 7, 8 people in here. And yeah, YouTube just shut it off. Someone must have reported it and said I violated community guidelines. But if it was true, I wouldn't be able to rerun it. So I'm not sure what's going on. Let me find my tablet. That way I can actually check what they're accusing me of. And then we can plead the fifth or whatever you want to call it. Violated the toilet this morning. Dude, I had some dumps the other day that weren't that great. We'll just say that. And here, I started the video out in the kitchen. That way, hopefully it wouldn't if you wait a few minutes before you go ahead and do stuff with stuff that's more questionable, like pew-pew sticks. Hopefully they won't pull the pin on you. It's buffering. All right, let me switch to Wi-Fi off. Like and subscribe. Thanks, guys. What's up? I need to check this email, see what's going on. Oh, my tablet's dead. I gotta go plug it in. I'll be back. It won't take too long to get at least 15-20% in it. Yeah, I don't know what was happening. YouTube shut my channel off or it said I violated something, and they removed the content. But yet I was able to start a live up. Whoops. I was able to start a live up right away. Come on, thing. You're not staying up. So who knows what's going on? To the dump, to the dump, to the dump, dump, dump. Yep. Like the cut. What cut? Like and subscribe. Oh, the haircut. Yeah, I did that Friday night. Friday night, I gave myself a haircut before the memorial yesterday. Yeah, because you haven't seen me after I cut it. It took me about 35, 40 minutes to cut it. Yep, something like that. Wow, 25 people, folks. Appreciate you coming to Desert Armory and More. We do gun content, mine exploring, cave exploring, outdoor content, all sorts of cave exploring, rappelling into old mines. Cool stuff, guys. Check us out. We got a giveaway in a few days, maybe a week. T-shirts just like this one. There's 4 different designs. We got 3, 4 hats to give away, 4 different designs of stickers. Guys, if you like that stuff, please consider subscribing. That's all it takes to win. Subscribe. Appreciate y'all. 2 more days of work and 5 off. Oh, awesome. Anyways, appreciate y'all coming by. That's a lot of egg cartons up there. Oh, you saw that? That is my roommate. He buys the whole 60 egg. What is that? 5 dozen? Something like that. Like and subscribe. Thank you, Christopher. Appreciate you, brother. Let's see. Pin that one. Appreciate you. Let's see. Russell's in here. Brantley. Hey, buddy. YouTube can be real jerks. Yeah, I don't know why they dumped me. No clue. Let's see here. Hello, vertical friends. Let's see. Like and subscribe, y'all. Thanks, Rodney. Yeah, that was crazy. And I hadn't had 25 people in here forever. We got 16 right now. Appreciate y'all. Looks like they're pushing me out tonight for a little bit. On the second live, at least. Appreciate y'all. Mr. Sure, I do not drink. I am a Christian, and I believe my body is the temple of the Holy Spirit when He dwells in me, temple of God. And I do not do things that harm my body in that respect. Obviously, I get hurt. I work. I do dangerous stuff like rappelling into caves and mines. That can be dangerous, or hiking along cliff sides. But it's cool. But guess what? Every time we drive, that's dangerous. Or fly. Same thing. What's up, Larry? How you doing? Nothing is for sale. Correct. YouTube just banned my channel from being able to live stream. I was afraid they're going to do that with this one, but they didn't yet. I thought maybe they would, because this is my second live, and that one got reported, I guess, and someone kicked me off. I'm not sure what it was. I'm going to find out shortly. But yeah, we have a giveaway, guys. If you are not subscribed, you cannot be entered. The giveaway is T-shirts, like this one we got on right here. This is one of the designs of our logo. Desert Armory and More. We do cave exploring, mine exploring, hiking, all sorts of cool stuff, and shooting. And we do lives almost every night. It's awesome, guys. Appreciate y'all coming in here. But you got to be subscribed to enter. Your cause confusion, and we know who the author of confusion is. Correct. That is a good one. Satan is, and God is not the author of confusion. Especially not the doggies. Exactly. Especially Skittles, right? Especially not Skittles. He's my best bud. You guys know that. Guy's a little cuddle guy. Today, Canelo wanted to cuddle up. Cool shirts. Thanks, Bulldog. Appreciate you. How are you? I've got... this one's, I have two designs currently that are made, which is this one here. Of course, this is reversed. That's my second voted on patch. And the first voted one, I don't have that t-shirt on. Obviously, it's this one. What's up, SFN? What doesn't cause confusion? God. God is not the author of confusion. And what does cause it is Satan. Let's see here. Gets his buzz from life, not a can of bottles. Exactly. Praying doesn't cause confusion. No, it doesn't. Unless you're praying to the wrong God, little g. Right? The little g. We got ourselves some bratwurst, guys, in the cooker here. Got ourselves some bratwurst in here. We got to flip those puppies. Got to go flipper, just like we're flipping the camera. Hey, Russell, how's it going, buddy? Hopefully you had an awesome Sunday. Hopefully you're able to visit that new church you were planning on going to. Yeah, I got to flip over my little bratwurst cheddar stuff. I should put those, should put the french fries up on top now. Get some french fries. Good old french fries. Freedom fries. Good old freedom fries. Oh, there goes my veggies. One thing I need to get is some more rice. I ran out of rice the other day for my oriental dishes I make. I got some nice vegetables for the stir fry. Ain't got no gas in it. I mean, rice. Ain't got no rice. Ain't got no rice. All right, let's open this up. Yeah, we're kicking the bratwurst in this air fryer I got. It was interesting and Anglican Nigerian. That would be a little more charismatic, like you mentioned. Cheddar brats with onion and bell pepper. Those are cheddar brats. I have onion, but I need to get a new onion. That one got old. I don't have any bell peppers. You're saying like eat them together, like probably saute them first? Ooh, like with olive oil. That would be really good. Yeah, this is my mint, by the way. So far, guys, we got 4 mice. 4 mice. I don't know if we have any more or not. We'll have to put up a trap and see if there's any more in the family or not. What'd you say? Calms? Zero says calms. I think YouTube kicked out your other message before that, because I don't know what you're correcting. But if someone else wants to drink, we won't judge. All right, I need to get my phone stand. My phone stand. Yep, it's very good. That sounds really good. Sauteed onions with sauteed peppers. That sounds like the cat's meow or whatever they say. The cat's pajamas. All right, I gotta put my... It did. Yeah, I know. I figured it did since it was... You were correcting something that they took away, right? All right. Thinking on using Zero's cocktail that he talked about on Friday. What was that one? I forget. Yeah, that was the last time I had a live. I didn't have one last night. Here's the fries we're having. They're called extra crispy restaurant style. Yum, yum, yum. Finally fixed an unfixable ghost comms issue on one of my facilities. A ghost comm? It would just automatically go off or what? I was shocked, guys. We had 25 people in here for like half a minute, and then it dropped to 20. Or 23, then 20. And then like 15, 16, I saw that. That was neat. I haven't had that in ages. I was like, yay! And then, oh, man. YouTube, yep. Onion fries are wonderful with hot dogs. AT, I call it radiation super with hot dogs. Super good. Okay, there we go. Cat's meow, the bee's knees, etc. Yep. What's up, Mr. Noob? Fresh cut? Yes, Friday we had a fresh cut. We gave ourselves a fresh cut. Did a little more trimming on the beard. A little bit better around the fluffiness and trimmed it nicer. I left the full length in the front here. Just a teeny bit, rounded it over. Made it a little shorter here. But yep, we did that Friday night after I got off the live with y'all. Friday night, mate. Alright, we need to roll these bratwurst again. They're really sizzling and popping. There we go. Put the french fries on top. Now that those are getting cooked better. Put the timer up a couple more minutes, then we'll flip the french fries around. I cut it myself, so it was free. Normally, though, if the time before I had my mom cut it, I did a bartering with them. My dad needed a starter changed out in their vehicle. I said, yeah, I'll change it out if you don't mind bartering. If mom feels well enough, she can cut my hair. But when I do to the barber, when I go to the barber, she charged me $28 last time. $28. Local barber's $25 for a buzz cut, $40 for hair with style. Yeah, $28 was the last time. The first time I had her do my hair, I think it was $30, $32. And then another lady did the next time, and she was $30 or $32. And then since I went back to the same one again, it was $28. Joan, do you have crispy fried onions there? Crispy fried, that noise was the bratwurst dripping and sizzling when I had the door open. These are called extra crispy restaurant style. Oh, AC just turned on. I don't have any, what do they call those? Onion rings? Don't have any of those. Those are good though. I like onion rings. They're very good, my friend. If that's probably what you're talking about, onion rings. They got the crispy, almost like a fried chicken, or like, what do you call that? I'm trying to blank. Hush puppy, like a hush puppy sides. Kind like a hush puppy, mate. Oh, there. Just about to drop the green beans again. I should cook some green beans up too. Good old green beans. A haircut and a beard trim? I forget how much they said it would cost if I had it all done. Like where they put a towel on your face, get your face all moist, do a straight razor cut around and a really more stylish and right up tight. I think they said if I wanted to do a hair and beard, I think it was like 60, 65, so about $30 a piece. Yeah, about the same. What's up, Brantley? I have a Dominican lady cut my hair. She was really good for only $15. That's cheap. So I had in Honduras, when the robbers stole my hair clippers, I started going to a barber before I found another pair at a tienda de americano. It was like a sale, a place they buy stuff from the U.S. and sell it. It was a brand new set of clippers. I still have them. It's the one I recently got a new cutters for it. But now I've lost my train of thought. What was I going to say? What were we talking about? $15, yeah, that's cheap. Haircut and beard trim for $60. I mean, that's both. I don't know if that's expensive or not. We had crispy ones here for salad toppings. Oh, those are called. We put those on green bean casserole. They're called French onions. They're crispy French onions. That's pricey. Yeah, possibly. Oh, now I remember. Back in Honduras with the haircuts at the barbershop there, it was like $5. I forget how many lempiras it was. That's their national money there, their currency. French fried onions, yep. Zero, yep, not kissing any girl, zero. What? What happened? I'll eat purple onions like apples. Hey, AT, I won't believe it till I see it. I don't believe you. AT, I don't believe you. Just Like that with the apple, like an apple, but it's an onion. What's up, Jimmy? Rodney. Jimmy, what's going on, Jimmy? We got to fry up our what do you call it? French green beans, French style green beans. But all our little pans are dirty right now, so I need to heat up one of them to get the grease out, and then put it in one of my grease cups. Quick question: if God is great, why do kids suffer? Because of sin. It's not because of God. It's because of the fall of man back in the Garden of Eden. Because of that, all men have to suffer, and children, mankind, until Christ returns, unfortunately. Love fresh onions on burgers. Me too. That's what I was talking about. French onions, fries are really good with hot dogs. So kids are sinners? No. They're innocent until the age of accountability, when God starts speaking to them about their heart's needs. Generational curses? Possibly. Can't eat raw onions anymore. Heartburn. Ugh. Yeah, it ain't good. If I eat pizza too late, I'll get heartburn, because when I'm going to sleep, it causes some problems. Although last night I had it for supper, Little Caesars especially will do it, and I didn't get heartburn. We had Little Caesars for supper at my sister's place after the memorial. That was a blessing. I was able to sleep pretty well. I mean, I was really tired this morning, no joke there. Really tired. Alright, cleaning out the pan here. Got a fly in my hair. It was a slow, lazy one. I wonder if we can smack that one. Let's see if we can get him. Yep, we done got him. He done wet it there. Sounds like an excuse, not an answer. That's not an excuse, that's an answer. What's up, hi? How you doing, man? What's up, J-Max? So this is our second live. We started one for about 5 minutes. It crashed. It said it needed pulled because I violated YouTube guidelines. And then I started live right after. So it must have not been very serious. I'm waiting for my tablet to charge so I can look at why. Thankfully, it wasn't like I was way into the live. But then after we started this one, it's actually being pushed right now. We actually got up to 26, 25 people for a little bit. Got 13 right now. Russell picked garlic is already handy when you go camping, keeps the bugs away. Yeah, Zero, guess what? Everybody else too. Keeps everybody else away. Your skin pores are going to smell. Everybody's going to go. DH, what's up, buddy? Pain and suffering is a blessing in most cases, if you allow it to be. Because it's a way of drawing us closer to Christ and causing us to put our trust in Him more. Who's annoying? Someone that shall not be named. Like and subscribe, y'all. He's good, people. Yep, me and you against the show. I mean, I have them out on the table. Let's see, is this thing done? I need to check my french fries real quick. I put all my 9s out. I just did a short about it. Check out the short, guys. In my short, which one would be your last 9mm that you would get rid of? The last one that you would keep till ages come, you know. I have it in the shorts. Take a look at it. It's, what, 2 minutes and 30-something seconds long or something, the short. And then if you look at it now, come right back. But y'all, if you are new, please consider subscribing. That will enter you into a giveaway. You have to be subscribed for the giveaway because we hit 8,000. We got t-shirts to give away. 4 different styles of stickers, and 1 different style of hats. So we got multiple winners, guys. So we got multiple things that will be given away. Our merch that will be given away sometime soon. And it's no affiliation of YouTube. It is all of my own for the blessing, to bless my subscribers for all what they have done for me in my channel. What's up, Apiece? When he just comes back, is he going to have guns? No, he's actually going to have a sword that is two-edged coming out of his mouth. And there'll be a huge army fighting against him, and we'll just be behind him doing nothing really, just watching. And he'll be able to annihilate all of them. What's the point in doing good if you deserve to suffer? Because we're supposed to be like Christ and like the sinless earth before man fell. When's this happening? Hopefully in a week or two. I still have to figure this out. The clear lack of MMPs on your collection, minus the bodyguard. I know. I need to get a 2.0. Hopefully a metal. I'd love a metal. Actually, I'd like both of them, but you're burning the taters. Actually, the door's open, so they ain't burning right now. It's not by being good that makes you saved. Correct. Not of works, lest any man should boast. That's what the scripture says. But then some people say, well, what about in the Old Testament? It was by their good deeds they were saved. That was the Old Testament. That was the Old Testament. It was under a different law. All right, let's put these in some more. I think my bratwurst are done. We'll flip them over. Yeah, we got bratwurst, guys. Good old bratwurst. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, the juice coming out tastes delicioso. All right, let's put those freedom fries in for a little longer. Right? And the bratwurst for a little bit. Same law, different times. It's the same plus better. Because Jesus said, you have heard, as in the Old Testament, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. But I say unto you, love those that curse you. Bless them that do despite to you. Or, you have heard this. But I say unto you this. He wasn't downing the old law. He was making it better. Better question, what is it better, attending church every Sunday or living Christ-like? Christ-like. Being Christ-like in a Christian is way better because our salvation is in Him, not in our church. Laws of God's earth are unchangeable. By Jesus dying on the cross for our sins, that makes us what we want to serve Him. Yep, both better. Yes, Brantley's in San Francisco, California daily. Yeah, it's bad there, dude. It's bad. I haven't been there in forever. Plus, I was just at the airport, so it's like a clean environment. But I've seen a lot of pictures. It ain't the prettiest over there. It ain't the prettiest. All right, let's get our I was supposed to be cooking these green beans. I need to get my green beans in my pan here. Let's see, put a couple more in there. Yeah, we got the 9 mils out on the table right now. All my 9s, but the PCP, or PCC, whatever they call them, the MP5. It's a pistol, but I didn't put that one out there. It's in a different, it's in a different genre, so. It's not bad in San Francisco. Everyone is rich, especially drug addicts. Anyone that I have ever known that swindled always seemed to need more. Yep. Because it's selfishness. And God does not, which is pride. And God doesn't like pride. All right, first we need to steam the French fries. Not French fries. What am I saying French fries? I guess they say French style green beans with a lid on top and some water. And then afterwards we like saute them with some butter and salt and pepper and a little garlic. Yep. All right, let's put the lid on. I usually use this one, even though it's not quite for it, because it's got these little strainer holes in it. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll be surprised what they kicked me off for. I wonder if my tablet's charged up enough. Let me see if I can power it up. All right, I got 22% on it. We'll see if I can power it up and see why they kicked off my my first live. Don't know. Who knows, my friends? Who knows? So all messages got shut off again. Bugger. And I guess I forgot to reset it after I restarted it. Oh well. They're actually $1,200 a month and steal $900 a day in food and goods. You know why? Because that's California. It's a sanctuary state, and they think it's fine to steal from people and to give free handouts to whoever they feel like. Unfortunately, that's sad. The memorial, it went really smooth. It did. It went great. There was 3 stages to it. There was the one where everybody was invited at the church for the memorial service. And then there was a lunch just for family and close friends. And then after that, if you wanted to, you could go party at a bar. I definitely did not do that. Let's see. Go to the 24th and Mission or 16th and Mission in San Fran. See for yourself. 365 years a day. 365 days a year. Yep. 365 days a year. Yeah. That's like G Street in Fresno, California, where I used to live. I didn't live in Fresno, but G Street was really bad. You'd see people shooting up, people doing feces and peeing in the streets, all sorts of bad stuff. Language like crazy. I used to street preach out there. And what else? Pass out tracts, little goodie bags. What else did we do? We'd give them food sometimes, little snacks. All right, let's see why they kicked off my life. Let's see if I can figure this out. Bringing up studios. Super slow. Wonder why. Probably need some updates. Can people talk at the first one, like saying what they remembered about her? Yes, yep. Yeah, the first and the second. Both of them, actually. So my family, we sang, me and my three siblings that are older than me, sang at the service. We sang Amazing Grace, because that was one of my aunt's favorite songs. So we sang it 4-part harmony up front. And then at the meal for the friends and family, my uncle requested if we could sing another one. So we sang Does Jesus Care? You're supposed to buy all that stuff off them for real cheap. Leos, etc. are the number one buyers. CEOs. You're nice to your mom, and I'm not asking to be mean. I want you to maybe help you understand things. It was Mother's Day today. You think San Francisco is the only place like that? No, like I said I knew Fresno, California, off of G Street was like that. All right, let's see what it says, why we got kicked. Oh, it's a warning. No wonder. Let me see what it says. Guys, you want to know what they did? Content that shows minors doing dangerous activity will risk a body injury isn't allowed. There's not one minor on the channel. Where's the minor? There's no minor. Do I look like a minor? Ain't not no minors. There's no minors on here, boys. That's hilarious. It says there's a minor on the channel doing dangerous acts. San Fran has the most human crap. It's not the only place that does, but it has most. Been me and my backpack last 32 years and counting. Turn off CNN. Oh, I don't think he listens to CNN. It says, so the violation, guys, they said a minor was doing dangerous acts on the channel. Do I look like a minor? They do have a timestamp, so I'm going to look it up. And what I have to do, though, is I have to uninstall the YouTube app and look it up on the web, because that's where you can do it. What's up, 44? Sorry to hear that, my guy. Well, we will be family in here if you allow us to be. Love. God is love. Yeah, they're on something. They're on something, Russell. I listen to CNN. I've been to San Francisco. I know how it is. I was there last year, September. Like, subscribe. Thanks, 44. I could see YouTube calling you a minor. Really? What about the beard? Like, that's peach fuzz. So what I'm going to do, what's the exclamation mark for? What I'm going to do is, okay, wait a minute. Why didn't I uninstall? Uninstall. App not found. Well, yeah, because I uninstalled it. I'm going to look it up online, and then I could look at the timestamp, because you can't look at the timestamp on the app. What's up, Baker? I'm cooking up supper. I got some green beans brewing right now. Oh, I better shut this off. We're gonna burn our stuff now. What I was talking about is my first live I had for about 5 minutes. YouTube cut it off, and I'm trying to figure out why. So I'm on my tablet looking, and it's a warning of accusing a minor doing dangerous acts. Do I look like a minor? underage, 17 and lower. Since it wasn't rated for kids. It's rated for 16 and above. So it's a warning, so that's probably why they let me go live right away. I don't know. I can plead it, which I'm going to see if I can. Because obviously we don't even have minors on the channel. I'm not even married. Like, I don't have children. Yeah, I know. A minor with a full beard makes no sense. Let's see here. If you've been here, how many public restrooms are open after 8 p.m.? Be honest. I'm 30 years off. A new cut. I could see the YouTube calling you to knock 30 years off. I know, right? That means I would be only 5. Almost 6. Several one of the most popular tourist attractions, Pier 39, open till 10, which means the restrooms are too. Daytime, how many public restrooms available without purchase, be honest? And apparently totally agree. Yeah, I know, right? Exactly, yep. Passed a long time ago, and so I wanted him to know that we were family in here and we love each other because of God. Yep. All right, let me... Your channel. Here we go. These should be cooked enough. Let me drain the water off my green beans. Then we'll make them better with some butter. What's up, Travis? We are cooking supper right now. And trying to figure out why YouTube gave me a warning. Let's see here. Well, let's see. Let me open it up. Let me see. It says it's a community guideline. Hey, look. It's a picture of my face. How's that a minor? At 3 minutes and 19 seconds. 3 minutes and 16 seconds. My face. Hey, I'm in the kitchen. I'm not even in the room over there. I'm in the kitchen. I'm literally in the kitchen talking. Let me see.
Oh, you haven't got it started yet. Okay, let me put the timer down to 15 minutes maybe, and then I'll flip them 14 minutes. I don't 15.
So I'm talking about what I'm cooking.
All right. Let's head to the fun cave, right? Okay, let me shut this down. We've got enough there. Let me get the questionnaire up, the one I had.
So do I look like a minor right there doing dangerous acts? I'm looking at the camera.
Because this would pretty much answer the same question, right?
Right there, right when I said answer the same question, right?
You wouldn't cook. All right, let's put this back in the freezer. You're like halfway thawed out.
How's that a minor? I'm literally in the kitchen pushing buttons on my thingy over here and chatting about how I need to change one of the poles. How is that a minor? And I'm literally up in the camera this close, talking. That's weird. Got money. Let's see here. There is also a ton of road work throughout the city. Use the Porta-John on the one in the south side. 9% of the time, workers don't care, completely free. Show up or bleep up. Maybe because you mentioned sausage in the oven. The thing is, that's not when the timestamp was. And then I go and beep the thing to change it and flip them. That's crazy. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, let me see here. It says, here's what you can do. You can select take action. You can appeal it if you think we were wrong. The thing is I'll say, yes, I'm wrong. I mean, they're wrong. And I'll show proof. And it doesn't matter. They don't care. Like, I'll be like, how in the world is a guy with a beard that's literally looking at the camera? How is that an endangerment of child, right? What's up, Ben? Dogs are under 18. They're outside. Thanks for being said to me. You're welcome. All right, take action. Okay, to have your warning expire in 90 days, you have the option to fix the parts of your video that violates our policy by trimming or blurring or muting out. Or take a policy training and it'll expire in 90 days. Or appeal the decision. Well, of course I'm going to appeal. Let's try to keep the... Of course, it won't let me plead my case. It won't let me plead my case until later. If they reject it, okay, then I'll try. Like, how's that dangerous acts at that second? It makes no sense. Let's try to keep the conversation civil, Mr. SPN or SFN. We try not to, like, when you came into the chat and you start typing, you have to agree that the channel is, that nothing is for sale, and that to try to keep language that's not appropriate to a minimum, or if none at all, hopefully. If you can, we'd appreciate that. Because we have some younger viewers in here that do not like listening to that. I don't like listening to it. So we'd appreciate it. Is there tell them to shove it option? Yeah, I know, right? So I just appealed it. There's not a spot where I can type in unless I go to the YouTube channel and appeal it, a hard appeal, where I put the timestamps and say, hey, how is this at this timestamp? Literally a full bearded young man. Well, I'm not young. I'm 35, 36. How do you say that is a person of a minor doing dangerous acts when it's a guy's face at that with a full beard? Appeals don't work, YouTube. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. When I appeal, if it's an age restriction, they drop the 2 or 3 of them. The other one, they never did because they never got back with me on it. They did drop one of the accusing of selling of illegal things, which we never did. But then the next one, they kept it, unfortunately. And then the, what do you call it? The heavy warning, they neglected that one too, which started the whole thing. So it's all false. It's all false. So it's pretty sad. Let's see here. SFN. Please don't, buddy. Hey, what's up, Jeffrey? Only time I go to that area is when I have to go to this Stanford hospital. There you go. What's up, Compliant? They explain to you explicitly what you're doing wrong? No, they never do. Now, they did say at this timestamp, there was a minor doing dangerous acts in that timestamp, in that section of the video. I'm from Arizona. I'm in southern Arizona. And so it's like, there's literally my face, a full-faced, bearded guy at that timestamp talking to you guys. So it's like, what? You say, what? Actually, it could actually get you offed. Your words can get you offed. So it's not cheap. From North Carolina. I went to Charlotte years ago. I flew into there with U.S. Airways. That's how I mean years ago. They're not around anymore. How do you title a short? There's different ways. Sometimes you push hashtags that are kind of your general, what you're talking about. You put maybe a slightly catchy of what you're doing, and then some hashtags of what you're talking about, and then in the description put the rest of the hashtags if you want. Like maybe put between 3 and 5 hashtags in the main title, and then if you want to put more than that, put that in the video description. Somebody's doing dangerous. I know, correct? Including inappropriate actions that a minor should not do, and they do not pull that. You guys know what I mean. Anyways. Minecraft, yeah, that's dangerous. But yeah, that would be one if you do stuff like that. Yeah, you can go ahead and, like, say if you do video gaming of Minecraft, you can put hashtag Minecraft, hashtag video gaming, or hashtag gaming, and then at the other one you could put like me having fun gaming or something, and then in the description you could put other hashtags. I'm no kidding, people doing worse than this and they don't get banned. I know, right? He's just trying to rattle your chain, AT. He's just trying to rattle your chain. You know how he's been of late. Shouldn't minors cussing get you banned? A minor cussing? I don't know. See, like YouTube for this content, the way I have it selected is 16 and above, which is totally fine. Ducking and dodging. No, we're not ducking and dodging. See, do I got another... I got any more buzzet in here? Yep, I got one more. That one goes in the refrigerator. You report them when you see them. The young squirts doing stuff that's inappropriate for a minor to do, let alone an adult on YouTube. They're not supposed to either. Yeah, I report them too. There's not many minors who do. It's mostly the adults that I would report that stuff because they're not supposed to be doing it either. Correct. Obviously. All right, let's get this butter melting on our green beans here. All right, let's see what it says now. Does it still say... Yeah, it's underneath child safety policy. That's what it says. Yeah, that's weird. Still says appeal submitted, so... Sometimes they do it the same day, sometimes they do it within a few hours, sometimes the next day. For what we hold no ill, we'll hear. Use the broken system back on them. Yeah, I know, right? For what we hold, okay, 0, I do 2, but always get it not against community standards. Yeah, because you could track how the report went. And some of mine, when you go back to check it, the video's not available, so that means they pulled it. There's other ones that'll be still available. That means it was fine in their eyeballs. There was one I reported, and I did it twice. They were vandalizing a cemetery. On a video. I think it was alive, and I was like, that ain't right. So I reported it. They didn't pull it. So I reported it again. I'm not sure now if they did or not. Never get feedback from dumb tubes, so I just report and forget. Yeah, there you go. SFN, please keep your language to a minimum in that respect of bad words. We do have the ability to time you out. We do have the ability to ban you from my channel for life. We do have the ability to kick you out for a minute, 10 seconds, a whole day. You should check your criminal record. You're funny. Never been arrested in my life. Have I had a ticket? 1. If I recall. Technically 2, but the one was never signed by the officer, so it was invalid. The officer never signed the ticket, so it was an invalid ticket. Even when I took it to the courthouse or the county to get it looked at, I said, here's this, it never was signed, I didn't pay it, and now it's saying I should have paid it, I should have showed up in court, but it says right here, you're only supposed to show up if it's signed, it was never signed. They're like, yep, it's like a $15 processing fee, and all good. The other one I was driving with earbuds on, so yeah, I got in trouble for that. Let's see here. It's a free country, yeah, but we also have the ability to control our channels to a point. Let's see, cool white privilege. I ain't white. I ain't white either. I don't think. Let's see, I got some Indian in me. What else do I got? Well, I guess technically French and Scandinavian would be white and German, but I have some Indian in me, dude. Yeah, it's called being polite, yep. What are his pronouns? I ain't care about your pronoun crap. I'm who God made me, brother. I'm who God made me. That is nothing but the truth. Let's see here. Let me store that one. It's weird how they word it. We think your content didn't follow our child safety policy. There was no child in that video. It's my face right here in this stream. Although there could be other instances. If you think we got it wrong, you can appeal. Oh, I always knew you had it wrong. All my other ones too, but you still said I did it. Even though you said, yeah, you have proof, but you still did it. Hilarious. You still funny? All right, my stuff might be cold by now. I'm gonna have to put it in the microwave.
The microwave.
For 45 seconds. Thing is, that microwave's not working very good. Let's see, man, God-given. Let's see, I need another little plate for my grain beans. My good old grain beans. Need a knife to cut my bratwurst. Good old German bratwurst. Yeah, I have Oneida Indian in me. It's about a 30-second, but hey, it's still Indian. What's his pronouns? Yep. What's up, Ethan? Sorry, buddy, for this fella. You're the youngest one in here, and I don't appreciate him talking like that. Let's see here. Did I get an alert yet? Doesn't look like it. That is so weird. I've never had that one before. Child safety policy. And it's, I'm a total adult. The account belongs to an adult. Yeah, but it still doesn't make it right. He agreed when you start chatting and you get into my chat, you have to click OK, saying that you agree to my 2 rules of talking. One is nothing's for sale, so don't ask. And the other one is to guard your language. So, yeah, it makes no sense. Let's see here. We typically respond within 72 hours. If it didn't violate our policies, we'll put it back on YouTube and your warrant will be removed. I mean, obviously, you know I didn't. There's like how could they prove it? I'm a grown man. Asking a question is defending. Oh, he got timed out for a minute. You're being hostile. There's no ill will or judgment here. Yep. Yeah, I know. I just says it doesn't bother me like I don't encourage it. Yeah, exactly. I timed him out for a minute to cool down. Yeah, let's see if his jets cool down or not, huh? They might chill. But hey, if you're new to the channel, appreciate you all coming to Desert Armory and More. We do cave exploring, hiking, old mine exploring, rappelling into mines this coming weekend, Lord willing. We'll have some mines that we're going to rappel down in with, I think there'll be 5 of us in the group roughly. Please check out our channel. Consider subscribing. It's free. And we have a giveaway coming up soon. T-shirts, hats, and stickers. Please consider subscribing. And you just have to subscribe. If you want to get some free merch, subscribe. Good old giveaways. Yep. Good old giveaways. Okay, let's put my French-style green beans in the refrigerator. I need to buy some more milk. We ran out of milk, folks.
I need some more milk, mate. Where's your milk? Good old milk. Good old milk.
We're now yesterday for breakfast. I had my last bout of cereal. Excuse me. Because that's usually what I would have with this type of stuff. Milk.
Milk. Milk. Good old milk.
I do have cheese. We gotta slice some of that up. I think I got some left. Yep. And we got some apple juice. Got some apple juice, so we'll have some of that. Sorry, I got an itchy ear. Itchy, scratchy, scratch. It's like, how do I look like a miner? So I was over here beeping numbers on this. Beep, 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 beep. Changing the temperature, putting all in the stuff, what I needed. I was explaining what I was going to do. After so many minutes, I was going to flip them over. Then I came over here chatting, and then click. They shut it off when I was in the room over there, though. I thought for sure it was going to do something for that. Oh, I'm in here in the kitchen. We weren't even waving knives around. As in, like, you know, like this. So YouTube, I am an adult. Look at this. This is my knife for cutting cheese. I'm an adult, okay? Don't accuse me on my other live that I'm a minor. Does a minor have a full beard? So then don't kick my live off accusing me I'm a minor at 3 minutes and 16 seconds on my last live. They gave me a warning. I'm not a minor. Do I look like a minor? I'm the other type. M-I-N-E-R, as in I go in mines and explore. A spelunker. Yeah, and I've done a little bit of mining, like picking around in a couple of them. Not technically a minor, that type. As in, like, officially have a license to do all that. Yeah, YouTube funny. YouTube funny. YouTube really funny.
They do not know what to do. They are so lost in their intelligence, their AI, their artificial intelligence. They do not know what to do.
Now I'm going to have to start all my lives out saying I am not a minor. I am over 18. Right? Now I got to add that to the repertoire. Does the chat freeze up? You guys can hear me. Let's see. Hey, sorry guys. The chat froze up there for a little bit. I always show my brother your channel. Awesome. I leave SFN to you. Okay. Seth, if I have shown you nothing but kindness, sir. Desert, hey, what's up, Chaos? Always have milk. I'm loving it. Yeah, me too. Wait, so on shorts and videos, shoot guns or touch them. Correct, just not on lives. Correct. Although, well, Ethan, it's because someone themselves on a live, and I think you know what that means. Off themselves on a live with a pew pew. I have seen a guy, and I did a whole screen recording on it, handling firearms with a loaded mag. He took it out. It had bullets in it. He stuck it back in. He didn't rack it. And I told him, I said, hey, dude, you better watch out. You're not allowed to do that. You can't do that. YouTube's going to pull it. Well, I always do it. You must not be monetized. Hey, TD, how's it going? Hey, I just used some of your garlic, by the way. My garlic that I got from you. You show firearms during live, you just can't touch them. Correct. And even when you're not touching them, they still say you're doing it. Right, TD? He had a drill in his hand, and they accused him of a firearm. Come on, guys. Hey, TD, I just got kicked off. They gave me a warning saying that I was a minor doing dangerous acts on a live. Don't know why. Do I look like a minor? Well, since when does a minor have a beard? I was able to restart it since it was a warning. They just removed the video. So I peeled it, and I'll be like, dude, how is this a minor? Like, do I look like a minor? Yeah, they do that to the Jimny sale. Oh, yeah, I know, right? Tech was handling his channel build on live, and nothing happened. Yes, he did. I'm kind of surprised. His lower and the buffer tube with the stock on it. And I was like, they're going to think that's a pistola, a pistol. In my mind, that's what I mean, that would be very easy to mistake as a pistol. What's up, Lisa? How's it going? A completed build? Oh, I didn't see that. That's weird. I don't know how that worked. I'm all squeaky clean. Time to get horizontal. Yep. Time to go night-night, huh? Time to go night-night. All right. I'm eating a late supper right now. Did you see Kentucky shoot the lead ball? A lead ball? Good night, Zero. Hey, Paul. So, Paul Wick, YouTube just accused me of being a minor and doing dangerous acts on live while I'm in the kitchen, pushing it in numbers into my air fryer. And then I turn around and talk about something else. I'm literally like this close to the camera. And at that moment, they said I was a minor doing dangerous acts while I'm cooking here in the kitchen. 10 mil AR sucks. I've never had a 10 mil AR. Let's see. Good night, Zero. Yep. AT, what did you just write? Oh, it just appeared. It looks sweet. Yeah, he's letting his subscribers help him build it. So that's pretty cool. Guys, if you're new to the channel, thank you for coming to Desert Armory More. We have a giveaway happening. You just need to subscribe to enter. We've got t-shirts to give away, hats, and stickers of our logos. So please consider subscribing. It is free. if you like outdoor content, hiking, cave exploring, shooting, all that good stuff. The giveaway, I don't have a date yet. It'll come soon. That's hilarious, YouTube. Try harder. So I powered up my tablet. It was dead, so I had to charge it. Looked it up, and it said that, yeah, I was doing dangerous acts. And with that a minor was. And so I peeled it, obviously. And that's all I can do until they say yay or nay. If they say nay, well, then I'll be like, dude, since when does a minor have a beard? And the count belongs to a 35-year-old. Hey, Aaron. Keep listening while I surf. There you go. It's getting your logo engraved on it. AT minus the circle. Someone else is getting a logo engraved for me, too. Who was that? His name is Gator. I forget what it is. He's giving me something. He's in J-Mac's channel. Have you ever had a mini North American arms revolver? Yeah. You haven't seen my shorts? I've done like 3 shorts about it. And some in my... Paul, come on, man. That means you haven't seen my revolver video? Of all the revolvers I have in the ballistic testing of all my revolvers? Come on, man. Now, mine's a 22 mag, not an LR. I don't have the cylinder change. I need to get one. They're just hard to find and pricey. Mine's a 22 Magnum. Maybe that's why you're asking, but since it's not a 22 LR. But I have done 3 or 4 shorts with it. The one got 27,000 views. It was my second biggest one. Surfing in Wyoming. I think he means computer surfing. Paul, are you telling yourself that you're not being a good... Well, I don't get your notifications either, dude, for shorts. Or lives. I don't get your lives anymore. I don't know if you do lives anymore. Yeah, did you get the single 6? No, I didn't purchase it. No, I didn't acquire it. Tech also has some sweet merch coming. Hawaiian shirts, patches, and stickers. It's there. The single 6 was there the other day. It's probably out for acquirement now. I know that one, but wait, is that 2 different guns, or can I swap the cylinders? I think you can swap the cylinders. 20 short and a belt buckle. That's the little teeny one. That one you cannot switch the cylinders. But I'm pretty sure you can with the 22 mag that has the full link cylinder. You just take it out and switch it. Web surf and wrestle, no water in Wyoming to surf. They don't have one of those things like they do outskirts of Phoenix. That's a man-made surf park. That's kind of cool. A man-made surf park. That'd be neat. Man-made surf park, mate. Did a video on my 10 milliar and it didn't go anywhere. Correct. Yep. None of my videos with my pew-pews go anywhere nowadays. And including my regular videos, pretty much go nowhere. Even my outdoor channel, TDK, dead. Like that, who doesn't like outdoor stuff? Like piles of people like outdoors but don't like firearms. And it's linked with a different email. So it's no affiliation to this one at all, because you can link them the same. Totally different email. And I hardly get any views on them too. Just what it is, unfortunately. Mine was labeled for $20 rifle. They typed it out. That's why I was wondering if there are others. Well, obviously you can't run a 22 mag, I don't think, in a 22 LR, but you can do the other way around. YouTube, again, nothing is for sale in this room. As I said earlier, there's nothing for sale in this room. See that sign right there? And I am an adult. I am 36 years old. Almost next month. So don't call me a minor like you did in the last live. See that sign? Not for sale ever. Educational purposes only. Same with this. Not for sale ever. Nothing in this room or in this live in its entirety from the past, present, or future is ever for sale. Educational purposes only. Horrible AI videos and you get tons of views. I know, right? Single 6 are fun with both cylinders. They only had the one cylinder for that one, I believe. Because I saw it new when they first got it. Has plans? Probably. They're probably going to ban... Instead of telling us you can't do it, they just throttle the views. They say they don't do that, but we all know they do. We all know they do. We all know they do, folks. All right, let's get the rest of my food over here. So that's my laptop. And again, YouTube, I am almost 36 years old, so do not call me a minor. That's one of the things I have to say again every time I start a live, that I'm an adult, I ain't a minor. I have to add to all my other repertoire I already say when I start a live. He is 50, yeah, I know. What did I make? Bratwurst, French fries, green beans, and cheese. There should be an requirement to disclose the use of AI in any posted. You're supposed to. You're supposed to. In the segment of editing part, it says, does this have any AI generated? You're supposed to be truthful about that. The thing is hardly anybody does. YouTube does not like AI in that respect because it's false, but yet they use it themselves to control with Gemini, to control our views and everything, which is a bum deal. Anywho, what do we got going? A minor with a beard, that math totally makes sense. I know, right? I mean, how can AI even get that one wrong? How could AI get that wrong? It makes no sense. And I guess YouTube thinks you're young. I guess you got a compliment. Good gracious, now you have to verify you're an adult. I know, right? Thing is, YouTube says minors are 16 and older for their content. That's what they say. 16 and older is what they say, YouTube. Goes Browl, they will snatch it for copyright domain because they look like watermarks or tags. Possibly, but I've seen a lot of AI ones go high. I need to go get some ketchup. I'll be right back. Cuts up. I just got this the other day. My ketchup here. Got to open up the open this up. Let's be right back. Need to put hamburger in the fridge. My best friend in school had a full beard in 5th grade. LOL. That'd be 11, right? I'm not sure about that one. You're being like SFN right now? Saying funny stuff that we can't understand? Hey, man. All right. Have the gnats follow me over here now? Have a good one, Ethan. Thanks for coming in. And again, I'm sorry for the lingo that was happening. I told him to quit, and he got timed out and then never came back. So you're the one who's the minor. So it's like, I hate that. Just found an SKS. What is wrong with these gnats? I don't have anything in here for them to follow. What's for dinner? Hey, creator. French fries, 2 bratwursts with cheddar in it, orange juice, and green beans, French style green beans, and cheese slices. It's good. It's good. These are supposed to be extra crispy restaurant style. I don't know. To me, you just put them in there longer to get more crispy. Right? I'm having a sandwich and French fried. French fries? I figured that's what you meant. I'm 35. In less than a month, June 13th, I'll be 36. I'll be 36 on June 13th. Here's the cheese. I don't remember if it's extra sharp or just sharp. Can't remember. Tastes like regular sharp. Not extra. If it says extra, that ain't very extra. Ain't got no gas in it. The get up and go in it got up and went. My sister turned 40 last year. She'll be 41 on June 10th. Well, it could be your uncle. Yep. I had a beard at 15. I was getting into smoke shops and vape shops without getting carded. Now I'm 27. I got a thicker and longer beard than my 42-year-old. Oh, that you're going to say now they're carding you. Yeah. Than your 42-year-old cousin. Yeah. I grew mine when I was 17, 18, but it wasn't very thick. So I waited like 6 months and then grew it again. And I have fully shaven it off twice. And partial, back in March, February, March, when I was a handlebar mustache. And then I went to regular mustache for a little bit. Get out of here, Nats. Long's not too hard to do. It's the thick part, you know. Not everybody has thick beards. You can grow it super long, but it just wouldn't be very thick. Yeah, they do card me on a local gas station. Yeah, no. Sorry, there's some gnats. I'm not waving bye-bye or hi. Or going crazy. That's questionable, maybe. No, there's gnats all buzzing around my face. It's weird. They decided to migrate into my man cave. Don't know why. The kitchen, we got some of them down pat now. There's not as many anymore. The little gnats. Because like when I was cooking, they wouldn't even bother me. Maybe the heat from the stoves. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? My friend has a mustache. He's trying to get his, and he's only a year older than me. Yeah, I knew a guy who could have grew a full beard at 13. Because when he was 15 and 14, well, 15 was it when I first met him. He was like clean shaven, but you could see all his hair follicles in his face, and it was like dark the whole way. He was only 15. Uh-oh, Ken Rod just went live. And he probably could have grew it at 13, pretty sure. We have good genetics for beards in my family, but not quite that good. Thing is, the guy never grew one. One of his younger brothers did later. He got, like, before he got married, he grew one, and his wife-to-be really liked it, so he kept it. But most of that church I was at didn't have beards. It was me, my dad, an older gentleman that I think passed now. Then what else? There might have been one other person. Haven't been able to grow a beard. I've over 6 months with all these jobs, working on getting looks better to be clean shaven in that field of work because they have grooming standards. Was that Border Patrol? I can't remember. One of y'all were applying for Border Patrol. Maybe it was you. I can't remember. The thing is, a lot of Border Patrol around here would have a shortcut beard. I can't remember if that's what you're applying for. I forget. Hey, Brookside. I've never been carded. Hey, you got facial hair too. Guess what, Brookside? So this is our second live. Our first one went for about 5-6 minutes. YouTube cut it off and gave me a warning saying a minor was doing dangerous acts while I was cooking in the kitchen. I was cooking in the kitchen. And they said a minor was doing dangerous acts. Mm-hmm. Border Patrol and law enforcement. Yep. All right. You have a good one, Ethan. My cousin from another mother or something. Same last name. Yeah, I hadn't had any warnings, any video kickoffs, live drops. I did have a limited advertisement the other day, but it's back to a green dollar sign. It's not orange anymore. they've been chill with me the last couple months. Other than, not pushing my content. I don't know if someone reported it, but I'm like, I wish I could put a message explaining, which usually you can, so I'm not sure why that one didn't, explain how in the world is a miner that's in the kitchen cooking that has a beard, how's that a miner? Yeah, it's crazy. He's so crazy. Yeah. What? What?
You run out of condoms?
Hey, I'm on a live right now. Remember, they don't make them any longer.
They don't make them anymore?
No, it's one size fits most.
Okay.
I'm the minority in that one, just so you know. What's up, guys? Sorry. My roommate and I mess around. A little goof nut. A little colorful there. But yeah, it's crazy. I have never seen a miner with a beard. I mean, I got a haircut. I cut it the other day on Friday, but that doesn't mean I'm a miner. Let me check something real quick. I'll be right back. So it'll have the little wheel for a couple seconds. There we go. Restart it. YouTube, remember the sign right here? Look at that sign. YouTube, zoom in real close like. Look at that. YouTube, see that? See that over there? Look what that says. Right there. It says not for sale. Educational purposes only for the enjoyment of my subscribers. And yes, we are over 18, so please don't call us a minor. Like you did in the last live. You get to ram the finger condom. I don't even know what that is. You heard what he asked, huh? The other day he did that. While I was on live. I think it was on live. Oh, okay, whatever. He was on, I think he was on the phone with his friend when he said it. 50 packs. I'm back. What's up, Russell? Hey, guess what? Your little friend has not been back. Your little friend hasn't been back. The guy you timed out, SFN or whatever it was, he didn't come back. He didn't go in. Look who's back again. Here's my good green beans. We steam them first in a pan with a lid on it with the water. Then drain the water out. After that, we cook them in butter with salt and pepper and garlic powder. That's smoked garlic powder. Ooh, that stuff's good. Compliments of TD Knives and Adventures. Did you make him mad? Who knows? It's probably Micah. Just being another shade of himself. No, I kind of doubt that part. I would say that's a little more unlikely because he's not that aggressive, Micah. Just mean and saying bad words. And the one time he was just downing everybody, and he started downing AT again. It's like he's got beef with AT or something. Who knows? Sounded like Micah for a bit. Yeah, but maybe, but then he starts flinging around bad words and everything. Micah doesn't do that. He never has. And downing people and saying mean stuff to people like last time? No. Maybe need to sign his mod. Resign. That's what Micah did. He was like, I don't really want to be mod anymore. I'm like, okay. That was a long time ago. He never did anything wrong while he was mod. I know him. It was some other guy that did one time. Don't know who it was. Because I never could find his channel. I had his channel name, but not his channel handle. They're usually different unless you go in there and change the settings. I couldn't find them. Sorry, those gnats are bugging me again. You can expel me. In the corner. Russell, get in the corner. 5 minutes. and think about what you did. No, we never did that growing up. We got the paddle. We got the corporal punishment with a little wooden stick. It was about that wide, about that thick. We still have it. It was an actual paddle. It said from ages this to 105 or something, or 95, I can't remember. It showed two little children bending over a fence. And then it said for misbehaving children, something about coyotes and cowboys. I forget all what it said. It was kind of neat. Okay. What's up, Ohio man? How you doing, buddy? Pardon our smacking and chewing. We're eating supper right now. A late supper. Because we're what? 8:26 right now? Let's see if I got an alert yet from YouTube. Saying that it was fixed or not. Let me see. Just the two that says was removed. Nothing yet that says that they unremoved it. And then I got some from Eastern saying depends on what you want them to work for. Probably the brake pads that I did the shorts on. Did you ever get the belt drone? What's up, Anonymous? My grandma had one of those paddles too. It came from Colorado, actually. Colorado Springs, I think it was. Did I get any new pew-pews? Ammo. The last pew-pew I got, Ohio Man, is I did a short of it Friday night, and then when I had my live, I had it out. The Zastava from 1950 something. It's an M70, 32 ACP. It's all personal collection only, and as that sign says right there, not for sale ever. I'd use a belt with my hand. My grandpa had a belt, and I had it used on me one time too. We were messing around with some oil, some old engine oil, and got all messy, and we weren't supposed to. And he gave us a spanking. Have a Keltec coming, a 3AT. What's that? Haven't looked it up yet, but can you handle gun accessories online? They are very picky about that. You're rolling the dice. Because I know people who held mags, empty mags, that got pulled off. I messed with like a sight light before, like an Olight. It was fine. I've messed with mags on, it was fine. Sure, you want to make sure it's empty. But I've seen people have loaded ones with a little mic on the end of it, and they're using it as their mic stick. There's no issue. But other times people mess with them, or like guards or handles. They say you're carrying or transporting. You into more revolvers or semi-autos? I have about the same of both of them. So I guess about the same. Ohio man, if you look at my long format videos, I have one about my revolvers. Of every revolver I have that I'm able to fire, I have them out there on a table, and the ones I can't fire out there too. And I fired all the ones that I was able to, I believe. And did like ballistic testing on plastic jugs with water in them, slow-mos and all that. Check it out if you can. I'd appreciate it. And obviously push the little like button on it. That helps a lot. It's a long video, just so you know, because it's all my revolvers. It's like 49 minutes long. So if you want to kick back, relax, and enjoy the show, get some popcorn out or something. It's like 49 minutes long. Make sure you go to the bathroom, just like if you go in the theater. What's up, Lendro? Fieros. How's Fieros today? We're eating a late supper. We got French fries, cheddar bratwurst, French style green beans and cheese with some apple juice. Yep. Yeah, this live actually got pushed for a little bit. We had 25 in here for a little bit, which I haven't had since they banned me. And then it hopped to 23, 20, and then it was 16 and 10. I mean, it's been 10, 11, 12 quite often of late. Right now it's 9, it looks like. It's been on the higher end. Although it did drop to 4, but then a little bit later it went up. Yep. Yes, please check that out. My big back shelf will make it more unhealthy. Big back shelf. I'm thinking I need some coleslaw for dietary purposes. The thing about coleslaw, the cabbage can make people be gassy. Kind of stomach churning and gassy. It's the cabbage. I don't eat a lot of coleslaw. We didn't grow up eating a lot of coleslaw, but I don't mind it. It's not too bad, in my opinion. Yeah, here's my here's one of my bratwurst. Just got the one cut out of it right there. It works better than beans. It's a different type, though. It's a different genre of gas. It smells different. Yeah. Yep. We're just missing our milk. We had to have what you call it instead. We had to have apple juice instead. Doesn't smell? Does that mean I got problems? Some people, it's broccoli. They eat too much broccoli and cauliflower and it'll cause gases. I don't know. Bean farts thing. Yeah, they do. I grew up eating a lot of Mexican food, so I know about that. Yep, there's that little song about it. I'm eating beans now, but they're a different type of beans, obviously. They're green beans. Caltech 3AT is the model number. Guess what the cal is. 3AT. I don't know. Let me think this out. Asparagus makes your pee smell? I don't know. What would a 3AT Caltech be? Caltech, not TAC. I mean, off the top of my head, I'm automatically thinking of a 9mm. Is that new PCP thing they're coming out with? Because I know they're coming out with one. 12 gauge, yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's what the 3 stands for probably. It fits 3-inch magnums in it, maybe. It could be the new PCP, is it? 9mm? It's the new 380. I don't know if I've said 380 this whole life or the last one. You just said the caliber 3AT. Oh. 380. Yeah. Little whippersnapper. PR57. But in 380. That sounds weird. Yep. PR57 but in 380. Hey twin, how's it going, buddy? Guess what? YouTube did me dirty a little bit ago. So I had my first live for about 6 minutes. YouTube cut it off when I was cooking in the kitchen, my supper. They accused a minor of doing inappropriate acts that were endangering him. And I'm in the kitchen cooking. How does this face look like a minor? So they gave me a warning. So I on my tablet, I submitted a what you call it? How in the world, like it showed my face at the timestamp. I'm literally looking at the camera. My face is directly in it, and I'm cooking in the kitchen. Yeah, wow. It's fun that Caltech has made. Yep. The Goofy stripper clip fed semi-auto. Oh, that one. Yeah, that is Goofy. They're making that 380? Yeah, twin jet. Isn't that weird? Like 3 minutes and 16 seconds, there was a minor being endangered. And at that moment, I have my face like this close to the camera. And I'm in the kitchen cooking. Chris? Where's Chris? I guess I don't know them by their names. Oh, he was in here a while ago. That's a pinned comment. I don't think he's in here anymore, is he? Well, you do look young. Yeah, I got a haircut on Friday. I did it myself. And that's probably why. But then they're like, wait. My subscriber's like, since when has a minor had a beard? What? So it's a heavy warning. And so I submitted. If they reject it, I'll try to submit it again another way. They keep rejecting it. I have to go through schooling and not do the same thing in the next 90 days. I've never, ever been accused of that. I'm an adult. No, this just happened. So I don't know yet. It just happened before this live. I had one for about 6.5 minutes long. They cut it off. Now, I came in here for a little bit when I first started the live. Well, no, I was in the kitchen when I first started it. I might have came in here for a little teeny bit just to point out the signs that I say about nothing's for sale. That way, if I pop in here. Yeah, it's crazy. A teenager that hit puberty early, like really early. Went through the school and they still landed me in YouTube jail for a week. Yep. So I went through the school, but then they accused me of doing the same thing under the 90 days. And then I appealed it and they took it away. So it was still the heavy warning. And it was almost over. It was like 2 weeks. Sorry, it was like 2 months and 2 weeks. Like almost 3 months. And then they gave me a strike and it stuck. Like they knew that my warning was going to expire in 2 weeks. And then they gave me the strike. What's up, Rhodes? The school can never graduate from. I know, right? That warning, too, is forever stuck on there because they said, well, in our policies, if you violate it before the 90 days is up, that never disappears. And I said, no, that's not what it says. It says if you violate before that 90 days is up, you'll get a strike. It never says anything. Please show me where that is. Silent as a church house mouse. Yeah. What's up, Rhodes? How's your mama doing? Just had to say it. Plus, it's Mother's Day. How was she? Yeah, you can never argue with AI. You are so right. Because they're always right. Even with the proof, they said, we know you have proof, but you did it anyways. Yeah, did your mom have a good Mother's Day, Rhodes? Hopefully you treated her well. If she's still alive. Mine is. Took her to church. Drove my mom and dad to church. I drive for them a lot when it comes to church. Because we drive together. And they're like, hey, you mind driving? So, yeah. Hopefully everybody had a blessed Mother's Day with their wives. Gotta go to bed for work in the AM later on. Thanks, Twin, for popping in. I really appreciate it. Probably the end of the day, you're scrolling. Oh, Jerome's live still. I started a little later. About a half hour later. Yep. You can just about never agree with AI. Yep, pretty much. Pretty much can't agree with AI. It is dum-dum. It is a bunch of dum-dum. Advertise from Gemini, I report them. You report their own selves. Because Gemini is ran by Google. And YouTube's ran by Google. They bought them out a while ago. Just left Ken's live. Catch you later, Desert. Yep, I saw he went live just about 10 minutes ago or so. Half hour. Appreciate you, Twin. I still need to watch your videos about the echelon. I've never had one. Wonder if you got converted yet. It's a game. Sure is. And they like playing it because they like being me. Time to finish my after church. Wahoo! I haven't had a Wahoo in a long time. I don't know if I've ever bought one. Someone gave me one before, or a sip or something. I can't remember. Done my fries. Still have like 3/4 or more of my second bratwurst here, and 1 slice of cheese left. See, somewhere in that reporting, there's a spot where you can plead your case, but I couldn't find it. This last time, I didn't see where I could put that, where you can explain what you're doing. Why is it at this mark you say I'm doing endangered things for, it's a minor doing it, but I'm an adult? Waffle House. Oh, I figured it was a Wahoo, the drinks. But it usually has 2 O's on the end, obviously. Waffle House. I would have never guessed that as Waffle House. Wahoo! Waffle House. I'm trying to think if I've ever been to a Waffle House. Maybe once. I mean, I know I wanted to try them out someday. There's some in Tucson. I don't think they'll close. Trying to remember if California had any Waffle Houses. I've been to International House of Pancakes, and obviously Denny's. That's what we call them in Georgia. Oh, okay. I've only been to Georgia once, I think, when I flew from Honduras to back to the States. After I was serving down there, I flew through Delta, which took me through there. What's up, Cash? Dunkin' Donuts where the cops hang out, right? Texas has Waffle Houses. Yeah, we have them here in Arizona. I'm trying to remember if I saw them in Cali. I don't remember them in Cali. They probably have them. How's it going, Cash? Mijor Hernandez. ¿Qué pasó, hermano? ¿Qué tal? But yeah, we got the 9s out on the table. And again, YouTube, see that sign? Not for sale, ever. But these are all my 9s, not counting my MP5 pistol 9. And I just did a short about this. Which ones would be your last? And I talked about it in the short. If you had these ones, which would be your last one that you would get rid of? Like, okay, for me, it might be the first 9mm I ever got that I'd get rid of first. That one right there. Just because I don't like it that much. But for myself, one of the least ones I would want to get, there's 3 of them probably. It'd be these 4 on the top, honestly. They're more my Guccier ones. The double stack 1911, the Signature Series, the Canon TTI, and then the 9mm Desert Eagle there. So those would be the ones I would least likely. But it's like, which one of it would be the last one I'd want to get rid of? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that one out. Shot a G36 clone today. It was pretty sweet. Softest shooting 5.56 I've ever shot. Nice. Noah, who's in California. I wondered, because I don't think I ever saw him there. But yeah, Arizona, a lot of them used to be, which I think a lot of them are still, a lot of glass front. Have you ever hunted a bison? I put in twice for it. It's a once in a lifetime tag in Arizona. I put in twice and I didn't get a result. I didn't get a tag, but it's a once in a lifetime. So For a bison, I'm not even sure what I would use. Maybe my real old, this thingy right here. It's black powder. I just made these shells the other day. It's a 24 gauge shotgun shell. You shorten it, anneal it with heat to make it soft, then resize it. And it fits a 58 caliber 500 grain projectile. You ever seen the interview with Tucker Carlson and Cliff Kench? No, I haven't. 45-70 might do it. It's bigger than that, but it's a little less powerful in some ways because it's black powder. I haven't heard of that guy's name, I don't think. I just screenshot it. They used to use what? The 50-70? They would use like the 45-90s, the 45-110s, the Sharps falling block. I have a friend who has a decent amount of 50-70s. They're falling, they're trap door. They're like the Springfield 45-70 trap door, but just bigger. They're a 50 projectile, not a 45. Same length of case, but bigger round. Because they fire a 50 caliber. I'm not sure what year his are. They're really nice. I showed him my Snyder. I took it over and he was going to help me make these. But I needed to get lead. Well, then I found some 58 caliber at the gun show 2 weekends ago. Oh, no, that was just last weekend. That's what I did last Saturday. I was trying to remember what I did last Saturday. I couldn't remember. Cleve Connectal. Let me screenshot that one. Has a street preacher or a university debate. A guy probably 60 years old. Love his thinking. Is he a little bit longer, gray hair, clean shaven, a little thinner, longer face? They're concentrated in Phoenix, the Wahoos. Tucson used to have a few of them. I don't know if they still have them. They used to have, I remember there used to be one along I-10. And then, what else? And then, yeah, other Tucsons. They used to have another one off of Ina, or was it Orange Grove? I don't know if that, was that a Waffle House? Can't remember. My dad just texted me. What does he want? Let's see. Do you know what town the Lopez's lived in before? There we go. There we go. Oh, my battery's about dead. 13%. Waffle House was founded in Atlanta. No wonder you got them over there in Georgia. Yeah, my phone's going to die soon. 13%. I guess if you're doing a live, it doesn't pop down and warn you. If you're watching a video or something or YouTube, it will. Or anything else, but I guess because it's live, they don't want to interrupt you. Thank you, Samsung. Samsung, a great song. I'm still getting a chuckle out of how YouTube thinks I'm a miner. In a kitchen, a miner cooking. Of all things. This is weird. I get a kick out of that. Especially if they continue saying I am a miner. Like it makes no sense. Isn't Waffle House cheaper to eat at than like IHOP or Denny's? I don't know. What does a meal cost, Brantley? like say waffles and eggs and sausage or something like that, or waffles, eggs, and bacon with a coffee and an OJ or something. I don't think I've ever been there. Maybe once, but I don't think so. Rodney, thank you for coming by. I really appreciate it. Thanks for hanging with us and coming back to this live after that one went kaput. Mine was $20. What did it all include? We'll probably stop here shortly because I started later and I've been on this one an hour and 40 minutes. But yeah, what did your $20 meal come with? And yeah, what'd you get? Get out of here now. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, appreciate you coming. We do gun content here, cave exploring, mine exploring, hiking, all sorts of good stuff. If you like that stuff, please consider subscribing. We do have a giveaway coming up soon, and subscribing helps you enter that giveaway. We have hats, stickers, and t-shirts to give away. What's up, Chill? Hello, mate. You look like someone I would want to troll as I value my life. Keep it up. Wouldn't want to. Appreciate you. Please consider subscribing. There is free stuff coming up. Waffles and cheese eggs. Cheese eggs? What's those? Like an egg with cheese on top? Or one waffle grilled cheese has browns with cheese and ham. Oh, gotcha. One waffle grilled cheese. Huh. Eggs with cheese. Okay, yeah, I figured. Like more of a scramble with cheese on top, or like a easy over Sunday side up with stuff. Baked beans on toast, mate. Hey, are you over there from across the pond? I have some subscribers over there. They all have toast with baked beans. Or is it eggs and beans? Baked beans? I forget. Scrambled and cheese. Okay. I've got I think I have 3 subscribers from UK. They haven't been very active on here because of the time. Usually when I start my live, it's like 3 a.m. over there or something like that. Where they're at over in the UK. Yeah, that's why I say, yeah, baked beans on toast. It sounds like it. Sounds like it's a British thing, UK or something. Yeah, they like their baked beans on beans and toast, yeah. And they like the chips, which is what I had. French fries. Not sure how those are chips. And then they call our chips crisps. That kind of makes sense. They're crispy. But calling French fries chips, maybe if they're sliced into chip, who knows? Bangers and hash. Hey there, I'm back. Yep. Have you ever scrambled egg with cheese? Yeah, all the time. I love scrambled eggs with cheese. It's been a little bit since I've had, like, when I make scrambled eggs, I put cheese in them all the time. I love that. If you want to make them real light and fluffy, you stick them in a blender with a little bit of milk and cheese. From New Zealand, mate, the bleep of the world. Well, I thank you so much for coming. I think a while ago I had someone from New Zealand in here. So it'd be early morning over there? What would it be like? Or maybe you're about 12 hours ahead of us. Would you be like 8 something in the morning over there? I'm not sure. New Zealand, that's awesome. Yeah, very beautiful. It's where they've made like Lord of the Rings over there and The Hobbit. What else? It's like perfect scenery for it. DH is back. Yeah. I agree. New Zealand is beautiful. Yeah, I've seen pictures, and obviously the others, those. Well, now you know that they are called cheesy eggs. Yep. Zealand, I mean. Yep, we knew what you meant. New Zealand, not Z-Lane. 3:55 a.m. Is that what it'd be over there? In New Zealand, mate? You guys sound like you're from Aussie over there or no? From down under? You're pretty close to them, so. Oh, I get tired. What time is it? 8:55. Oh, it's almost 9 o'clock. I'm always scared to spam and come info and comment in your chat every day. Why? You sound as much Aussie as you guys do Canadian. Ha ha. And since I'm from USA, I don't sound a lot like I'm from Canada. Now Russell's from Canada. He's from Canada. What's up, JP? What do you eat today? For supper, I just got done making it and eating it. I had 2 bratwursts with cheddar, and then I had cheese, sliced cheese sharp with some orange juice, French fries, and some French-style green beans. Got to put YouTube in a chokehold. We can't be letting children cook without supervision. I know, right, JP? It makes no sense. It's almost midnight here. Scared y'all would be mad at me. Nope, that's my point, mate. That's my point, mate. I'm trying to think what people from New Zealand sound like. I just figured they would sound a little bit like Aussies. Chill, I'm Canadian. I'm from Austria. I'll be back. Isn't that what he sounds like? I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'll be back. Let's head to the chopper. Scared telling me to get out, especially me chat. Let me have a great time when I thought you would say that to me, Russell, and you. You've never caused any problem. What kind of orange juice? Oh, did I say orange juice? I meant to say apple juice. Sorry about that. Apple juice. I think I did say orange juice. You got me. No, it's apple juice. It's just where's stuff from? Argentina? I'm not sure. A lot of the stuff is from Argentina. This doesn't say where it's from. It could be U.S. too, but Clover Valley is from Dollar General. Do you think New Zealanders can tell Canadians and Americans apart? Probably. Yeah, because they do have an accent. Thought the juice looked wrong. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't use it as a pee bottle. Honest, pinky. Scout's honor. From concentrate with added ingredients. Yeah, it is. I had bad thoughts about you. Yeah, he's always been good, so why would we want to have bad thoughts or kick him out? Canadians say about. Yep. And they say water bowl, like those guys in UK. Water bowl. What about, eh? Eh? What about? Walk about home. Contents from USA and Turkey. Found it. Didn't want to upset and ruin your great time chatting with viewers, especially your favorite YouTuber. Oh, you've never been a problem at all. That's why I'm not sure why you would think we do something. You've been good. LOL. What about it? What about how long does a bottle of juice last you? I want to say a day. This one I've chugged out of and poured in cups. I probably had this about a week or a little less. 5 days maybe? I forget when I went to DG last, Dollar General. Never stopped. He is my favorite YouTuber. One geese, 2 geese, 1 moose, 2 me's. Yeah, I know, right? Is it, man? Will you be friendly if I come? I'm always friendly, buddy. Even to the guy that was being a pain earlier, I was still friendly to him. I told him, I said, hey, dude, if you don't stop, we do have the power to kick you out. We have the power of banning you from the channel for life. We have the power to time you out. He kept misbehaving, saying bad words, so he got a 1-minute timeout, but he never came back. Hey, J-Mac just went live. My phone battery's dying, guys. I need to probably stop the live here. My phone battery's dying, mate. Yeah. One time I came another one, they said, go away. That's not mine. I don't do that. What's that, a moon? It's a crickets. You a fan of Coke or Diet Coke? Regular Coke. I don't like Diet Coke. That's why I questioned always. Well, you don't need to. No fear, buddy. One, please no, I get scared. Don't leave. I have to. I've been on an hour and 50 minutes, and my battery's going to die. And it's 9 o'clock where I'm at, so. check out that P3AT when you get off. Let's see here. Seeing here, my favorite is regular Coke. So my favorite for Coke would actually be the glass bottles, like from Mexico, which I'm really close to Mexico. I'm like 30 minutes from Mexico to one of the borders to Naco. Do you prefer the can or the plastic? I prefer glass, but when it comes to plastic or can, probably can. The only Pepsi product I like is Dr. Pepper. I like Mountain Dew. That's a Pepsi product. And I don't mind Pepsi. It's okay. It's not my favorite. Cherry Pepsi's not bad either. Of course he will. You behave all the time, so why would he not? Coke's headquarters also is in Atlanta. Yep. Yeah, my uncle actually dated one of the owners of Coke years ago. Her name was Alexa. Her dad was one of the co-owners of Coke. Like some high up CEO or something. Of course, DH. Yep. At least that's what I usually just call him, DH. Easy to pronounce for me. What's up, Mr. Rich? I am a rich guy. We're actually going to end the live here shortly. We've been on hour and 51 minutes, plus we had a live for about 6 minutes that YouTube kicked us off of. They thought I was a minor doing dangerous acts, so they kicked me off. And then, unless someone reported me, probably. And then, otherwise, why would they? Like, that's a random thing. And then my phone battery's down. I got like 9% now, I think. Yep, 9%. So, someone go tell, get me unbanned. Yep. Alexa, the voice reckoning app. No. Her name was it Alexa or Lexa? I think it was Alexa with an A. No, different person, I'm pretty sure. Because that is a person's voice, isn't it? The voice reckoning app, yeah. Well, guys, we'll have to let you go. We've been on a decent amount of time. My battery's just about dead, so appreciate you all coming to our channel. Remember to keep Christ first if you're a Christian. If you're not, please consider subscribing to Christ and staying subscribed to him and turning all the notifications on. That way you know when he's talking to your heart. You can have that communication with him in prayer and reading his word. And appreciate you all. Thank you so much for the prayers during our rough time with missing my aunt that passed away recently and the memorial we had yesterday. You have a blessed day, blessed night, blessed rest of your life. Till next time, folks, we will see you later. Thank you so much for coming by. Bye.